Titanfall 2. I've never played Titanfall. I've heard good things. Or Fallout. Fallout New Vegas works, actually. Not radio. We want the the soundtrack to Fallout New Vegas. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna do the Breizh Cup to start with. It's 3 hilly stages, should be pretty easy. We're gonna be on database 2, I think. Legend difficulty. No falls. Frequent race incidents just for our opponents. I think we should make it so our opponents can really injure themselves. Is this too loud? No, I think I'm fine. I'm much louder than it, which is what really matters. Anyway, so, hello, we're doing bike. With, of course, our team of old people. Our team of old people who don't exist anymore. Our team of old British people and Australians. We're gonna play the game. Someone liked my post on Blue Sky. How exciting. Okay. So we have boosted everyone, which will make everyone faster, but the same... Exactly. Some of the people on this team are dead. Some aren't that old either. Also, I've really turned down the game audio because it's annoying. But also because this game uses music which is licensed by the Tour de France. Which is not good for us. Okay, so it's only 180. It's only a. It's only a 200 kilometers, which is relatively short by the standards of these races. All we need to do is keep an eye on our boys' strength. Oh yeah, there's King of the Mountains and stuff. We don't care about it. Let's stop Evans. Stop Chris Boardman of Boardman Bikes. Oh, as far as I'm aware, make pretty good bikes. If you want to sponsor me, please sponsor me. My bike was stolen. Okay, they're gonna need their drinkies. Oh, you guys are getting tired already. Okay, we're already dropping people, which is great. We should probably stop with Miller shortly. But yeah, this shouldn't be too eventful. As long as we keep Wiggins healthy, then we can really attack on that final climb and win. Is the plan anyway. I'll make a big effort on the relay. Yeah, I was. It was annoying. Well, I wasn't using it very often because I've been... it was sort of during my... what I like to refer to as my glandular fever period. When I had glandular fever and then got really sick and couldn't really exercise. But I was using it. And it was also... It wasn't like it was a hugely expensive bike, but it wasn't the cheapest thing in the world. And buying another bike is always expensive. Okay. There we go. Our boys came first and second. Okay. Let's, Chris Boardman, I'm going to get you to start going. We're going to reduce you and David Miller. I think you're David Miller. You can stop. We're nearly at the drinkies. But yeah, getting your bike stolen sucks. Wouldn't recommend it, really. Oh, Mario Kart Tour's got a notification to me. I don't play Mario Kart. I installed Mario Kart Tour because I had nothing better to do and I was bored. It's not a good game and it sends me constant notifications. It's so fun. Okay. So, we're about halfway through the race. I've exhausted the team already. And this is only stage 1 of 3, so I probably should be being a bit careful. But that's fine. We're nearly at Drinkies, which is good. I should set up speedrun splits for this to make it look more professional. Even though it's not at all speedrun, it's because it's in game time. Okay. Miller, you are dying slightly. So let's set those two to go, and then once they're at the front, we can stop Boardman. We have Drinkies again, so we'll have everyone just drink their juice. These are always the most... I mean, I'm streaming at a weird time as well. That's probably not helpful for anyone. I mean, I like writing. I used to compete. Not to a very high level, but I used to compete, and I wasn't half bad at it. And then I did this little thing called transing my damn gender, and it turns out British cycling aren't huge fans of you doing that. Like, British cycling don't like it when you trans your damn gender. Yeah, it's the traditional November, please notice me. Notice me, senpai. Is that what people say? Notice me, senpai. One day it's gonna happen. I would have given up hope. And it's gonna happen one day. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Also, we've killed the boys and we've still got 50k to go. Which isn't ideal. You're gonna have to stop. You're gonna have to stop. We'll just have to slow down for a wee bit and hope that other people can... Okay, there we go. Everyone's energy has recovered a bit, so now we can get them all to attack. Hello, Amasa. I was also just jump scared by Fallout New Vegas' soundtrack. I started playing Fallout 3 last night. For the first time. I talk about Fallout games a lot, but New Vegas and 1 are the only Fallout games I've played. I never beat Fallout 1. I've been considering maybe doing a proper... I'm going to turn the volume up a bit because it's a bit distracting how quiet it is. There we go. Not too much louder, but it's like an acceptable volume now. Yeah, I thought maybe at some point in the near future we could do a Fallout 1 playthrough. I thought it'd be funny if during budget month we did a... Fuck, he's so loud now. You're too loud, friend. This is what speedrunners do during their runs normally, right? They pause the game to fuck around with sound settings.
We're 15 kilometers from the finish for the peloton.
Once we're at the last climb, then we'll...
Only a few kilometers left before the denouement of this stage. For the moment, the peloton is still together.
We're nearly there. Once we hit this final climb, then we will start playing the game. I really love... Yeah, it's not too long, which is why it's kind of attractive to me as a game to play.
He's trying to get out. Watch out! He's trying to get out of the peloton.
Oh, do Hades speedrunners pause quickly, like frequently? Is that a thing they do? I did not know that. Right. We don't need to win this, to be fair. Ave Maria Techno Remix, that's so good. I love dumb remixes of song. Okay. Now, granted, we do need to now stay at this for another... I mean, we don't need to win. Winning does get us bonus time, though, so it does help. Is pausing an important part of Hades? Is it something that, like, the speedrunning that helps your speedrun? Oh, that's fair. We're not going to win this, but... Oh, no, we're going to win this. Easy. That makes sense. Yeah, there's a lot of choice in Hades. It must be a hard one to map out a speedrun for. Although I imagine there's a bunch of, like, ideal ones you want. Yeah, I should just think faster, you're right. Okay, we beat stage 1.
He succeeded
Hehehe. We beat stage 1 in
Congratulations for this
4
win.
hours 2
Our
seconds.
chances of victory were virtually nil. Hi guys, let's.
I don't know if we're actually getting bonus seconds for winning the stages. I think that may be something that only happens on bigger races, but we'll see. We will see.
Hello and welcome.
Oh wait, one of our boys has the polka dot jersey. We didn't intend to do that.
Setting for the stage. With a finish on top of the Côte de Mur de Bretagne, there's no doubt that today's winner will be among the best.
Boop. 100. And, well, maybe we'll go 90 just to be safe, just until we get to through the first couple of bits.
The breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves. Breakaway over.
The New Vegas soundtrack really does fit with the luscious environments of Tour de France 2022. The equally post-apocalyptic environments. Should probably start some more people going. Chris, you can stop. And Evans, you can also stop now. Once we get down to like 100 kilometers to go, then we'll probably start. Then we'll probably start like going full pace.
Time gap stabilized.
We've stabilized the time gap. Fuck, the pronunciation of this game is so jank. I love it. Okay. Don't love how far ahead they are, do have to say. Okay, you guys are gonna drinkies. I'm gonna stop you going. And then I'm gonna set you going at 100.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standing.
This should be good.
This good puncher isn't too bad.
Yeah.
On the flat. He's also got a significant
No, this is like a post. This is what. Actually, no. This is actually set in the Fallout world. It just happens that while like the US is completely fucked in the Fallout universe, France is fine. There are no issues in France.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The break is still not. It's difficult to escape today.
This is true.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Fucking Vincenzo Nibali won that. Oh, I guess he's in the breakaway. That would make sense.
There's nobody dangerous for the
We're nearly at Drinkies. After this climb, which could kill Boardman. Quite possibly. Fucking Vincenzo Nibali is scarily ahead and I don't love it. Okay, we're at the feed zone, so we nearly are at the point where we can eat.
The riders up front still have something
Okay,
left.
we have our feeds, so everyone's gonna drink.
They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
Yeah, no, I mean, we kind of, this is an official licensed Tour de France game, so probably you'd have to mod in doping, but it would be a cool thing to do, I think.
The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Okay, these guys are dying, so let's stop
We'll
you
have to keep something
two.
in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
You're also dying, so you're gonna have to stop. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start losing people, to be
Make a
honest.
big effort on the
Or we give them like a break for like 5 minutes of in-game time. We're gonna give them a break until we hit like 30k. And then we're gonna fucking go for it. When I said 30k, I meant the start of this triptych. Yeah.
Riding hard. Stay well placed.
It is the eternal... Charles de Gaulle is the forever president of France in this timeline.
2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Okay.
The first passage across the top of the Mur de
Now we're
Bretagne
going to catch the
climb will
breakaway.
earn points for the mountains classification.
Let's drink
There will
our
also
own
be
drink.
bonuses for the general classification.
Okay.
8, 5, and 2
Yeah, once we hit
seconds for
that
the first
final
3
climb is when we
riders.
start playing the game.
There are 10 kilometers left before the finish.
We've murdered almost everyone already, which is nice. Anyone who isn't juiced is out of the running at this point, which is why all the teams in it this early on start in the first halves of the alphabet.
We're off. The peloton is on to the final climb.
That's for normal reasons. Don't question it.
There's an attack. Watch out, guys. It's up to us to control the race.
Oh yeah, this does laps, so we're overtaking people who are like way far. You do Col de Mur twice. Fuck, it must suck to be overtaken.
And here's the red pennant for
Like,
the men at the
lapped. It
front.
cannot
Victory
feel
will be
good.
decided in a sprint.
Right. We might not win this, but it doesn't really matter.
Another 500 meters to gain the upper hand.
Right. And we go, and we win. Easy. 2 stages down. Yeah, I imagine it's the same with like circuit racy type things. But it must feel way worse when you're a cyclist, because like, if you're in a car, it feels pretty bad, I imagine. When you're on a bike, like, oh. Yeah, I mean, Bradley Wiggins isn't, some of these guys are old. Yeah, that makes sense, because they're the ones who matter at this point. Have I fucked my sound?
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
have.
applaud him loudly. Here is today's stage winner.
There we go. Now I fixed
You
this.
climb onto the wheel.
Hee hee hee.
Huge congratulations for this win, guys.
I'll write down these times later. So we're at 7:47:42,
It's the
which
final
leaves
stage,
us
guys. Today's
with...
road is hilly.
It's hilly.
And a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punches. We'll have to keep awake for the points classification. There are enough.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're that far behind, it doesn't matter anymore. You've lost at that point. Like, quite conclusively. What is everyone's condition looking like? We haven't murdered anyone. That's quite cool. None of our teammates are dying. Demat done hole. We're in Brittany. I love this man whose English pronunciation is funky as is, trying to pronounce Breizh. Okay, it's a... I mean, we'll stick to 90 until we hit 100k.
The front runners are 10 kilometers from the first intermediate sprint.
No, we're not. There's only one intermediate sprint, and it's not until almost the end of the race. This game is broken. This game is broken in some fascinating ways. I would love to know enough about game development to talk about why this game is broken and how, but I do not, unfortunately. Oh, don't remind me about the
Riders are already
fucking
leading
chip
off the back of
hats.
the peloton. It won't be a great day for them.
Okay.
Way over.
So, we're nearly down to 100k already, which is nice. So we'll set O'Grady to 100.
Come on, guys. From now on, I want to see you at the front of the...
We'll give Miller a break. And we'll get Evans and Boardman onto
Hanging around at
it.
the back.
The break is still not done. It's difficult to escape today. Ranked 4th category, the next
I forget about the chipettes and they're a horrible thing to have to remember. Is there an Alvin and the Chipmunks game for the PS2? Is there a tie-in Alvin and the Chipmunks game for the PS2? This is very important, I need to know.
The riders are approaching the feed zone.
Because if there is, I know what we're streaming tomorrow. And we will stream tomorrow, I promise you that. I know we've missed a couple this week because I have been having some mental health.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
There will be 1 point to be had towards the polka dot jersey.
I'll look it up.
For the next climb.
I'll look it up at some point.
The peloton is riding hard.
DS? We can do that. We can make that work. Okay, Nino Quintana and
The gap between the peloton and the
Ames
escapees is
Queta
stable.
are at the front currently. We've only got 60k left to go. We could just go, like, fucking all out.
Upping the tempo at the head of the race.
I mean, we'll stop David Miller going.
That easily.
30 seconds lead to
There's one for PS2? Beautiful.
the head of the race.
This is what we want to hear, gamers. Okay, the whole team are going flat out.
Riders will soon be passing through Châteaulin.
I don't like that the guys in front are 30 seconds ahead.
The Boucle de l'Aulne around the French Cycling Cup
How are we not
is
catching up with
organised
them?
Each year.
Oh, we are catching up with them now. Never mind. Apparently destroying the boys is a...
Breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
Okay.
The front of the race is approaching the intermediate sprint. Remember that only the first
Okay.
15 score any points for the green jersey classification.
We're nearly at
Entering
the
last
end.
20 kilometers of the race.
90-minute full game walkthrough. This sounds like a perfect game. I mean, the only issue would potentially be licensed
Something in
music,
reserve if we want to get away in the 5
but
kilometers.
that's fine. We can get past that. Okay.
The last 10 kilometers. We are heading for a grouped finish. Try to take points for our green jersey.
Okay, we got 2 kilometers to go. I'm badly positioned. That was a bad corner.
Way over.
I mean, oh no. If it's a PS2 and DS game,
A bunched
is it
peloton
gonna be the
is
same as
5
Babe,
kilometers.
where it's
Who will
like,
prevail? A pure
okay,
puncher or a
we're gonna
sprinter
go
who
fucking
goes
hard out
the
on this
short
section.
lines?
And then we just hope that's enough to get us to the finish line.
Behind. It's good
We did it!
for the overall standing.
And this will get us our final time for this one. We do obviously also have the first of these games, released in 2003. And I'm very excited to see... Oh, that sounds so good! 40% after Babe, I will take 40%. Guitar Hero knockoff, where I can't play the sound for licensing reasons. This sounds so good. But I'm very excited to see if this game has changed at all since PS2. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a shit rhythm game. That's a game. Like, at least that's a game. Which is more than we can say for some things we've played.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And we win. So our final time, Aoife, you're going to have to check this,
Huge congratulations for this
was 11 hours, 5 minutes and 9 seconds. So that means the world record for the Breizh Cup is 11 hours, 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Congratulations, Aoife, you've got a world record.